So we'll learn about variables in this exercise. Okay, we learned that whatever we type, it will be printed as it is. Most of the times we print it in the double quotes. Okay, same thing we write it in the hello.sh, echo hello world. Okay, so similarly we can set some variables like name. Okay, if I do only echo name, what it will do, it will type, it will print on the screen name. Okay, if I do dollar, remember whenever I use dollar, it means value of. Okay, it should click in your mind that we are getting value of what. Dollar means replace it with value of the name or any variable. Okay, so we haven't at all defined the variable. Okay, we just tried to echo it. Okay, so to set the variable, this is one of the method, name equal to class. Always have an habit of adding it in the double quotes. Okay, now if I do echo dollar name, it will show, okay, class. Okay, and if I do only echo name, it will show the name, the variable itself. Okay, to get the value, we should add dollar name. Suppose I just log out. Okay, I'm just logging in back. If I do echo name, it always prints echo name. Now let's try to get echo dollar name. Okay, so it is empty. Why? Because it was temporary for that particular shell session. Okay, if we want it to be permanent, we have to write it in a .bash rc. There are multiple files, okay, where we can add. One of them is .bash rc. Anywhere in this file, okay, don't add it inside a if then else loop or inside this, but here somewhere, just press enter, or at the end of the file we can do name equal to class. Okay, now I have saved it. Okay, after saving, I'll again try to do echo name. This always gives output. If I do echo dollar name, again it is not giving the output. Why? Because it needs to be reloaded. Okay, shell needs to be reloaded. So what we will do is, one of the method is source dot bash rc. Okay, or just log out. One of the other best method is just log out and log in again. And if I now do echo dollar name, it will persist. Okay, so whatever we write it in .bash rc, it will always be there. And one of the other paths are /etc. So sometimes it varies from OS to OS. So profile.d is one of the file. Okay, so it's like our profile. Here we can create any file, okay, with a different name, or add it in any one of them. Okay, so there are some already defined variables. Okay, we should add it inside profile.d, different file, but most of the times will be you adding it in a bash rc. So let me remove it from .bash rc. So before running or creating any script, we should first practice it on the command line. Okay, now we know how to set the variable. Let's write a shell script for it. Okay. So we'll give it a name as it is a variable var.sh. Name can be anything. It should have an extension .sh. Okay, now to run it, 755 vars.sh. Okay, and I'll just write it, run it var.sh. So something is wrong. Okay, I copied this as well. Output is also copied. Now run the script var.sh and see the script var.sh. I'll run it again. So what it has done, it has set name as James. Okay, age as 25. Okay, and while echoing, you know that if it doesn't have a dollar sign to it, it will not print it try to print its value, it will print as it is. So it has print name as it is and replace name with dollar means value of, okay, it has replaced name with James, okay, and age with 25. Okay, so other method will be, we don't have to do make it executable until and unless we are adding it in some other script or automation. We can directly run var.sh, bash var.sh. So now onwards, most of the times I'll be using bash var.sh instead of making it executable. Okay,